let's start with you. Bring us up to speed on this breaking news.
It's a significant development. The Iranians are framing it as a result of the ceasefire in Lebanon. That was something that they'd wanted to have. We have Pakistan's top mediators in Tehran now, entering the third day of talks with the foreign minister, with the head of the parliament speaker, the head of their negotiating team. They've met with the president as well. They've met with the military generals. And they have been trying to narrow the differences between the United States and Iran. And of course, from the Iranian perspective, getting a ceasefire in Lebanon was big. They thanked the Pakistani negotiating team for achieving that yesterday. And when we sort of think in diplomatic terms of breakdowns of trust that happened over the weekend, the Iranians leaving Islamabad, when J.D. Vance said he'd put the final and best offer on the table, and the Iranians saying, but you've moved the goalposts, a lack of trust, then you get to confidence-building measures. The Lebanon ceasefire was a confidence-building measure for the Iranians. That's helped them. And it appears now, and they're saying this explicitly, linked to them opening the Strait of Hormuz for the duration of that ceasefire in Lebanon, which is 10 days. So they're linking their goodwill to that ceasefire holding in Lebanon. But it also indicates that the Pakistani mediators in Tehran are making some progress, but it's not a done deal yet. And the thorniest of issue is that core issue of uranium enrichment. What happens to those enrichment facilities? What happens to that nuclear dust, as President Trump calls it? Who goes into Iran if they do to get it out? What country it goes to? Who oversees all of that? These are going to be the thorniest of details. And in the background to all of that, Iran has been demanding war reparations. They've been demanding sanctions be lifted. They've been demanding that they get access to frozen assets as well. Billions and billions of dollars. This is what they've been asking for. They even said that they talked about it in the talks over the weekend. 8 billion of frozen assets they wanted given over. The White House knocked that down over the weekend. So the precise details of what's going on inside those talks in Tehran, we don't know. What we do know is so far there's been slow but sure but steady progress. Now, can those really big final hurdles of achieving what J.D. Vance and the president want to see, which is Iran say we're never going to have a nuclear weapon and handing over all their assets that could make it, that's the hurdle that we seem to be standing in front of. And of course, in any negotiation, it is those final yards that are the hardest yards.